Hello, TikTok community. This is Erin Jones, Afro educator, coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky. Y'all, this is state number 41 that I have visited in my lifetime. I had never been to Kentucky until last night. I am here to speak at the Black Achievers YMCA Gala tomorrow night. But I got here last night. Well, I got here this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. Chicago O'Hare was a hot mess last night. So I did not get in until early this morning. I got up at 9 o'clock and I ran a 5K today. A 5K. I ran that 5K in 26 minutes and 2 seconds. Go look at how fast that is. That's pretty fast for a 51-year-old. Pretty fast for anybody, probably. But I ran really fast today because I intentionally try to do really hard things before I have really important events. It's my way of physically practicing pushing through discomfort. So I did that earlier today, and then we had a lunch meeting, and then tonight I got to meet the top 5 students and some of the volunteers for the event tomorrow. So really awesome. But they are still doing their thing tonight because it's a big gala tomorrow. They've got lots hours more of preparation and stuff to do. I was like, I need food because I ran a 5K earlier today. I need some more food. So I went to the restaurant that I had eaten at earlier today that was empty today earlier. And it was filled with men, women, and children in cowboy hats. I mean, full to the brim with people in cowboy hats and cowboy boots. I'm walking through there like, okay, I just came out of a room full of black people into a room full of white people. And then as I got my food to take back to my room, there were 3 black women sitting in chairs next to the window. And they were like, girl, we see you. And I said, okay, ladies, help me understand what you're doing here. They said, we work right down the street and we have no idea what's happening here. But yeah, we feel a little bit out of place right now too. And so they were aware that we were in a really different space, and it struck me. We still live so segregated, not only by race, but also rural and urban. We live so segregated that we see people who are different from us as alien almost. So I get my food, walk back to the elevator after talking to these ladies. And as I'm waiting for the elevator, there are all kinds of folks with cowboy hats and cowboy boots, and it's me. It's little me, or not so little me. And as kids get off the elevator, their parents don't stare at me, but the children do. There were 6 kids, very clearly. And not ugly stare, but the stare communicated really clearly they had never seen anybody who looked like me before. And it could be the hair, it could be the colorful jewelry, it could be the glasses, could be the height, whatever, but they had never seen anybody at all. And it was really obvious. And it struck me again. We live so segregated that we don't ever have to engage one another. And because we don't engage one another, we see each other as other and weird and freakish. So I told you I started with a 5K today because it's pushing through discomfort. I got onto an elevator with 10 people with cowboy hats and cowboy boots on. And instead of just staying silent and feeling uncomfortable, I turned to the group as soon as the doors closed and said, okay, so somebody help me know what's going on here, because I'm from Seattle, and when I got here last night, there was nobody else at the hotel. What's happening here? Just kind of silly. But I let them know I'm from out of town. And one lady piped up and said, there's a farm conference here, and another person said, there's a country music concert here. And then several other people at the same time all said, well, what are you doing here? And I said, well, I'm the keynote speaker at a conference tomorrow for our black students. And we ended up talking the 10 floors up to my floor. All of us. So all 10 of us, 11 of us engaging on that elevator. And as I was walking out, this lady says, and can I tell you, lady, your outfit is so fire. And it was this really cool way of saying, I see you. So all that to say, what if we chose to get out of our comfort zones? What if we crossed those lines? What if instead of looking at people crazy, we just spoke to them? I know not everybody's a talker, and that would not be comfortable for everyone, but what if we just got curious? Okay, everyone, take care.